Hello, hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about Sara Verdier, and in particular we're going to talk about their steel ceramic line of mugs. Yes, people, this is a new hybrid. It has steel and ceramic combined to make what I think is the dream. This is a lightweight, thin mug that is coated in a earth-friendly ceramic, and the exterior is a steel body. This is exactly what I dream of when I think about putting black coffee into a travel mug and going out into the world. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a hands-on with the box, quick unboxing and first impressions on said mug. After that, I'm gonna be putting this to the At Home with Lucas test to figure out, is this something you should actually buy, or maybe you should skip altogether. I'm here for you so you don't have to waste your time buying and returning. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so this company actually contacted me personally via email, and they said, hey, we have some really cool new steel ceramic mugs that we want you to review on your channel. They said they're a brand new company, so be kind. I said, your mugs look great already from the pictures, so I don't think we're gonna have any problems. So this is a black and white. I believe they're identical. I believe these are identical, but we're just gonna kind of unbox them together and then look at the two different colors and go about everything. So a little bit of backstory for you guys. All right, let's take a look at this box right quick. So right off the bat, this is an amazing soft touch. It almost feels like suede or something. It's super amazing. Probably the best feeling box I've ever dealt with. So this is the name of the company, Steelceramics. The portable artisanal cup. That is what's up, people. This is the 12-ounce cup. Let's take a look at the side over here. Steel plus ceramic. That is a little bit about how it works. That is so cool. I love it so much. Spill proof, shatterproof. This is designed for parents with kids. Keeps hot for 3 hours, cold for 6. That is absolutely amazing. Wow. Easy to clean and sustainable. You have sold me already, people, and I'm not even into the box. All right, so this opens up just like a jewelry box. We're hoping for a good unboxing here, people. Dun 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 dun. No. Boo. I was all hyped for this cup to be in like a nice packaging and like everything to be laid out all really cool, and I would have a nice thing to look at, but nonetheless, let's get into it. What is going on here? Hold on, I am so confused. What is this? What? It's squishy? That is so cool. That looks like it's like a replacement toolkit. Let's take a look inside here, people. This is very interesting. All right, so this looks like it's the rubber. Let me get focused here. This looks like it's the rubber seal, like it's a replacement rubber seal for the cup. So right off the bat, that's really cool. They're already saying, we understand that these can get broken and messed up, so we're gonna give you 2 extras. Big applause on that. Now this is very interesting. It looks like a lighter, but it's completely squishy. So let's go ahead and open this up. I am thoroughly confused right now. Is this a straw? This cannot be a straw. That is a spring right there, if I've ever seen a spring. What? This is insane. Wow. Because I have no backstory on this cup, they just told me they had it. I looked at it real quick and they sent it out. Is this a straw? This cannot be a straw. I am so confused. It is a straw. No. Is that a cleaning tool? This is wild, people. I don't know what that is. This definitely is a straw, though. There's no doubt about that. That has to be a straw. Wow. Sustainable. This is a rubber straw, I'm guessing. I'm gonna call it right now. All right, a wooden spoon or a bamboo spoon of some sort. Wow. So this is what I love about companies that actually want to be amazing, is they give you a little bit of extra stuff. They're not afraid to say, hey, we have a spoon, we're not going to charge you for it. Boom, you just can have it. I love that so much. Wow, that is so cool. Okay, what do we got going on here? Important stuff. Let's see, cleaning. That's going to be very important. You want to make sure you follow that completely. Handling, get start. Yeah, you want to wash it. Oh, these people are just like me. No dishwasher. Yay! I am not a fan of the dishwasher when it comes to stuff like this. Of course, everything else, you throw that in. All right, so this is kind of the unboxing I was expecting. It looks like you have some kind of like styrofoam over here, or foam, I should say, to keep it in line. All right, let's take this bad boy out of here. Okay, so the first thing is this is very lightweight. I've held mugs this big and they've been twice as heavy. So the fact that it's a steel ceramic, right away this loses probably, I would say, 5 ounces. I'm not kidding you. This is very lightweight. My ceramic mug that I have is twice as heavy. All right, wow. So the first thing you're gonna notice is that this is insanely smooth and it feels very, very premium. There is no texture on there whatsoever. That is just pure paint, I think. Let's start at the bottom. I don't know why. I feel like I need to start at the bottom. Okay, so this is actually the company right here, a jewelry company that started, I'm gonna imagine, started this steel ceramics. So that's very interesting that a jewelry company is making this. So that means you're getting something that is fine-tuned, people. This is a jewelry a jewelry mug, if you will. All right, let's take a look at the top right here. Okay, all right. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Like tinted plastic right here. Looks very, very cool. I like the way that it slides. It's not too loose and it's not too tight. It's like the perfect slide. Of course, that's going to change with time. All right. And then the back has a very nice lip on it right there, so you can easily get it off. So let's go ahead and pop it off. All right, so that really does seal tight, and there is that rubber that we saw 2 extra of, so they're definitely giving you that. I have another coffee mug that has the same exact rubber seal, and it does come undone and gets knocked around and it loosens up. So I think these are something that you're going to have to replace over time as you use it. And here is the steel ceramic, people. Wow, look at that. I was not expecting it to be white. That is very cool. I'm someone who actually prefers my cup to be white, so when I put my black coffee in there, it looks all super awesome. But yeah, that is extremely smooth. And it has that sort of stainless steel sound to it. Wow, that is very nice. And of course, this has a little bit of a lip here, which is probably because they're thinking most people are going to be drinking it with the lid on. Of course, I at home will just be sipping it without the lid. So that's going to be interesting to see how that feels on the lip. All right, coming up, we're gonna wash this thing really quick off camera, and then we're gonna pour in some hot black coffee and do a sip review to figure out, is this something that we should actually be using to drink our hot beverages out of? Woo, super excited. Okay, I just wanted to take a quick look at the white one. This is actually really cool. I like the look of it. It's super white. Like, it's so white that my camera's having trouble picking this up. But the top, of course, is the same exact tinted plastic. But yeah, so there is a quick gray. I guess this is gray. I thought they were sending me black and white, but this is gray and this is white. They may call this black, I'm not sure. But there you go. That's a quick color comparison for you guys. All right, let's get into this sip review, people. So I did a lot of reading on the little piece of paper that came with this, and I found out a whole bunch of things. The reason why they give you a wooden spoon is because this is a very, very fragile ceramic coating. So it's not actually like a full ceramic. It is a coating over the steel of some sort, and if you don't use something wooden or plastic, it will actually scrape off the outer coating, causing you to have chips and damage to your mug. So this is a mug that is definitely something you're gonna want to take your time with, and you're gonna wanna actually understand and make a procedure about it, rather than being a mug you just grab, throw your coffee in and take off. Now, I'm someone who drinks black coffee out of my mug, so this is not gonna be needed for 99.9% of what I do, but I like the fact they gave this. That's very cool. The other thing is this outer coating is very, very fragile, so it's not designed to be sort of tossed around. Of course, if you want to toss it around, you can. You'll just get little scuffs and chips and cracks in the actual paint. So this is a matte paint and there's a glossy paint. So those are things to understand. Also, you need to understand that this lid needs to be put on to where it's open. So when there's steam coming out of your mug, slap it on while it's still open, okay? And then close it. That way the steam can be released really quickly and seal tight. Now, this lid does not seal tight in the sense that it'll never drip. It will drip, but it won't splash out. So if you're driving in your car and you're bouncing around, it's not gonna splash out and get on your clothes or burn you. So that's really cool. But if you tip it over and you leave it on its side on your front seat, it's gonna drip, it's gonna dribble. The other thing they recommend is that when you first put your hot coffee in here, you let it steam out for a couple minutes, then put the lid on with it opened, of course, and then close it. The other thing is you can't take the lid off when it's closed because it's actually airtight in there. It's completely sealed. You can see the steam has built up on there. So if you try to take it off, you're gonna rip that rubber seal that's in there. So you're gonna want to open that and then pull this top off very carefully, and there you go, good to go. So this is definitely a mug for someone who likes a good procedure, someone who is doing a pour over, an AeroPress, something where there's a process involved in making your coffee and you're not rushing. If you're someone who's always on the move, you're rushing constantly, this may be something you should skip altogether. But enough jibba jab, people. Let's get into this sip review. So we're tasting for anything other than black coffee. If you're out there like me and you drink black coffee, you know if you put black coffee in anything, you're gonna taste what it goes into. If you put it into a styrofoam cup, you're gonna taste a little bit of styrofoam. You put it into a wax coated cup, you're gonna taste a little bit of wax. You put it into a stainless steel cup, you're gonna taste a little bit of metal. You put it into a ceramic cup, typically you don't ever taste anything. So in theory, I shouldn't taste anything and I should love everything about this. Also, I have to say that the premium design of this mug is blowing me away constantly. I love the look of it. It's absolutely amazing to look at. It feels so premium in your hand. It's like buying Ray-Bans versus a gas station pair of sunglasses. A gas station pair of sunglasses, you don't care if you drop it and scuff them and if they fall out of your pocket and hit the pavement. You're not gonna freak out. But Ray-Bans, you typically put them back into their case after you take them off your head, or you buy a band to keep it around your neck. You kind of take care of them because you paid a premium for them. The same goes for this mug. It's like the mug has a presence and it says, I'm premium, I'm fragile, take care of me. All right, enough jibba jab, people. I think I got the word out. Let's get into this sip. Ooh, wow, that's delicious. Holy bejesus. I think this actually tastes a little bit sweeter in this ceramic mug. I'm getting no taste of metal. I'm getting no added taste. All I'm tasting is very good coffee, and this coffee is not even the best coffee out there. It's actually really cheap Amazon coffee. So that's funny that it actually has a good taste coming out of this mug. Wow, It's very sweet. That is shocking. Wow. I know that some ceramics and some material will actually make, some glass will actually make your coffee taste a little bit sweeter. So that's definitely what I'm tasting in here. Something that they did with this material is making it more punchy when it comes to the flavor, and that's exactly what you want. I also love looking down and seeing that rich color with this white ceramic steel. That is so nice. Another thing I like a lot is this is very thin right here. This is not thick. Typically, when you're dealing with ceramic, you have to, it has to be a certain thickness. So there's something about the stainless steel and the ceramic that's allowing this to be very thin, which is also making this thing feather light. I'm gonna go ahead and pop on the lid just so we can get an understanding of how well the lid works and if there's gonna be any plastic taste. So that's typically why I will often not put a lid on my black coffee, is there may be an actual taste that comes from the plastic itself. So we're hoping not the case. And of course we want to have a good drink out of that right there. So let's go ahead and give it the sip. Yeah, that's fine. The thing that I found funny was my lip actually rested right here, and then my nose hit somewhere up in this direction here. Yeah, so I don't know if this portion right here is actually designed as well as it could be. It feels like that sticks up a little bit. I really like the lip feel right here. This is very premium. The way that it just rolls over and it comes down and meets the mug. This lid is really, really nice. And that's what you get when you are holding and drinking out of this. It just, you get this sort of premium quality feel. Like the people that designed this actually cared about every step of the way, and they didn't just pay someone to make 1,000 of these or 100,000 and push them out the door really fast. Like they actually took their time. Yeah, I am absolutely blown away. This is getting a solid 5 stars from me, and I don't give out 5 stars easily. I am blown away by this. I'm blown away by the material. I'm blown away by the quality. The lid is exactly right. Also, one thing I haven't mentioned yet is the width of this. It's not very wide. I feel like, once again, because it is a ceramic metal hybrid, it's able to be thinner. So it's way, way smaller in the hand, and it doesn't feel like you're holding something really big. Typically travel mugs are bigger than this, and it feels, and this is noticeably smaller. I like how it tapers down at the bottom. So if you're gonna put it into a snug cup holder, it's gonna fit perfectly in there. Yeah, so all in all, I'm gonna give this a solid 5 stars. I'm gonna say that this is a new company, and it's a company that is, they have it right, and that's hard to do right off the bat. I love the fact that they give you extra things with the cup. Like, it's like they understand people, and they understand that when you give a little bit more and you really show you care, people are gonna respond to that. I'm gonna come back to this company in the future, and I'm gonna buy more products because I can trust that they make quality. Like, that's the thing that most companies are lacking right now, is a quality and a sense of longevity. This mug will last you as long as you're able to keep it alive. And that's something I really want to stress to you right now who's watching this. These mugs need to be taken care of. They're not something you can just throw in the dishwasher and keep going. Actually, they say you can't even put these in the fridge, so you can't refrigerate them. So you need to understand that when you buy this, you're buying into a system where you're gonna have to maintain them very carefully and keep them alive. And they'll last as long as you do that. If you accidentally put them in the dishwasher or in the freezer, or you drop it or do this, they're gonna show. It's gonna decay and it's gonna break down. So know what you're buying. Don't buy this if you want an easy mug. If you want an easy mug, you're gonna have to go with someone else. So I'm giving it that At Home with Lucas stamp of approval 5-star rating. I'm gonna say that if you know what you're buying, you're gonna love this. You're absolutely gonna love it. It's great. Woo! Excited. Okay, here we go. We're gonna tip it over. There's about this much coffee still left in the mug, and I just wanted to completely seal off the top. There you go. You can see it's completely sealed. You can actually see the coffee at the bottom. I'm just gonna tip it straight upside down and see what happens. All right, let's see. Any drips? No drips, people. Wow, that is, and the lid wasn't even on all the way. Oh no, that's how the lid sits. Wow, okay, completely upside down, no drips, no dribbles, nothing. So the fact that they say that this thing is not leak proof, that's kind of surprising. Okay, so this is one thing that's really amazing. There's over 160-degree coffee in this mug right now, and when I touch it, it actually feels a little bit cool to the touch. I have never experienced that a day in my life. Typically, it's hot in there and it's a little bit warm on the outside, but this is not even a tiny bit of heat transference. It is unbelievable. All right, there you go. That's Sara Verdier Steel ceramic mug. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely clickety-clack that like button. And if you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos. And it's because of you guys I surpassed 3K. Yes, people, on the way to 4K, but I need your help. Yes, you right there. Tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube. They should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.